Good afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to BBTV, your home for Buffett News. Today is Tuesday, March 7th, 2017. My name is Savannah, bringing you the news that matters. As always, let's begin with the daily announcements. Attention students, submissions are now being accepted for the Spring Poetry Slam. Any 6th through 8th grader can submit 2 poems to be in the running to go to the Spring Slam. 1 poem needs to be about friendship and the other is on a topic of your choice. Completed poems must be submitted to Mrs. Thompson by Friday, April 7th. The Buffett Drama Department will be presenting the Spring Double Feature this Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. Come support the 5th and 6th graders as they perform the mystery, Mother Goose Has Flown the Coop. Immediately after, the 7th and 8th graders will perform the classic story of The Little Mermaid. Tickets are $1 for students and $2 for adults. Concessions will be available. That's it for the announcements today, Bobcats. Let's now head over to Cole and Jordan for 2 quick news stories on a dog from Florida and a future trip around the moon.
It's been about 45 years since NASA sent astronauts on a mission to the moon. A company called SpaceX is looking to change this. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk announced a plan to send 2 private citizens on a flight around the moon. This week-long trip looks like NASA's Apollo 8 mission. They are hoping to have the launch take place in 2 years. This entire trip is expected to take about a week's time. During their trip, they will get to see the moon, the Earth from above, and anything that is floating around in space. This trip is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience for the 2 private citizens who have already paid an undisclosed deposit. So, Bobcats, it's now time to form your opinion. Do you think space travel will be a common thing in the future?
Puppy versus alligator. You may think that a puppy wouldn't stand a chance, but that isn't the case. In Florida, a dog crossed paths with a gator and got bit. Sable, a Labrador and Dachshund mix, was taking a casual walk with his owner in West Delray Regional Park by the water. Sable wandered off into the water. Soon after he left, his owner rushed over to the dog due to a loud screech coming from the dog's mouth. Sable had been bitten by a 6-foot alligator that was lurking in the water. The dog was rushed to Clint Moore Animal Hospital. After a 3-hour surgery, the dog is doing great and is expected to make a full recovery.
What's up, Bobcats? This is Julia here in the Sports Zone to get you updated on all things sports. Today is Tuesday, which means it's time for your BBTV Weekend Recap. On Saturday, the Cleveland Cavaliers went against Miami Heat at 7 p.m. with a total score of 120-92, with Miami winning the overall game. Also on Saturday, the Clippers and Bulls played with the Clippers winning by 10, taking home a win with an ending score of 101-91. On Sunday, the Pelicans played the Lakers at 8:30 p.m. with the Pelicans taking home a win with an overall score of 105-97. Also taking place on Sunday, the world-famous Warriors played the Knicks with yet another win for the Warriors with a total score of 112-105. And the last game took place on Sunday with the OKC Thunder versus the Mavericks, with Mavericks taking home a win with an ending score of 104-89. And tonight you can tune in to watch the Trailblazers versus the OKC Thunder with the 2 teams fighting for the playoff spot. Now that we've updated you on scores, let's now move into the BBTV Big 3. For today, since we talked about the OKC Thunder, we're going to share with you 3 things you need to know about this team. 1. Star point guard Russell Westbrook has 30 triple-doubles and on a pace to set a new record with the most triple-doubles in a season. 2. The OKC Thunder became an official team in 2008. 3. OKC used to have a big 3 of their own with James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Durant. That's all the time in the Sports Zone. Now over to the weather with Abby.
How's it going, Bobcats? This is Avion here to get you prepared for the next few days in the official BBTV 3-day forecast. Yesterday's weather was amazing, but that isn't sticking around for the rest of the week, with a high of 56 degrees and a low of 32 degrees today. Tomorrow for the middle of the week, the weather will stay about the same with a high of 55 and a low of 34, with some sun. It's a Green Spirit Day, so be sure to wear a green t-shirt with a jacket. Finally, on Thursday, there will be a high of 59 degrees and a low of 31. This is the nicest weather you could expect for about a week, so enjoy it. That's all for the weather today. Now let's head over to the world of Twitter to see what our teachers have been tweeting about.
Convection occurs between gases and liquids, which are also called, yes.
How's it going, Bobcats? This is GR here for our daily feature. As always, let's begin by spinning our world-famous BBTV feature reel to find out what our focus will be today. It looks like we landed on must-have apps, which means we'll be sharing with you an app that is very unique and special that you should download. Today, we'll be talking about AI Polly, which is an app that helps blind or visually impaired people. Basically, you download the app on an Android or Apple device and point it at an object. Once you point it at something, it will recognize it and speak what the object is. There are many different settings for the app, so you can have it repeat what the object is, the color, and other things. The app is free for color and the object settings, but if you want all the settings, it costs $4.99. That's it for the daily feature. Now let's move over to our new segment, the Movie Corner.
Hey Bobcats, it's Maylee for another segment of the Movie Corner. Just like you, here at BBTV, we love movies and have our favorites. For me personally, my favorite movie is Pitch Perfect. Today we went out to interview Bobcats on their favorite movie and why it holds a special meaning to them. Check it out.
My favorite movie is Lion King because I watched it a lot as a kid and it's just a pretty good movie.
Probably Sandlot because it's a baseball movie and I like baseball and I watched it a lot when I was younger.
My favorite movie would have to be Dumb and Dumber. And the reason for that is there's so many classic lines and I just have great memories of watching it with my dad and brother and just laughing so hard.
Fast and Furious here, specifically Too Fast, Too Furious, because it's just action-packed and it's a really great movie with a lot of great stunts and scenes.
All-time favorite movie ever is The Karate Kid, the original Karate Kid with Daniel LaRusso. The reason that I love that movie the most is because I was an inspiring Taekwondo wannabe when I was like 9 years old.
I like every single Disney movie out there, and I like them because they all, like, every single one involves singing and dancing, and that just, I love it because it gets me pumped. It just makes my heart just like explode with joy. I just love it so much.
That's going to do it for our broadcast today, Bobcats. For more info on many of the stories you've heard and to see what we're working on for future episodes, be sure to follow our Twitter page at BuffettBBTV. Signing off, this has been Savannah. Have a terrific day, Bobcats.